Hey everyone, welcome to practice. And this is the beauty of the live. Let me just remove my sweatshirt. Welcome to practice, everyone. Happy Thursday. If you are joining us live, I am so glad that you are here tonight. Sorry, I'm bouncing around all over. We'll get settled down. There we go. A lot of new equipment in the studio this evening, or today, wherever you're watching from, whenever you're watching from. How's everybody doing? How are you doing today? Put it in the chat, put it in the comments. How's your day been? If you're watching with me live, it is Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How are you doing? How's your week been going? You doing all right? Are you having a great week? Are you struggling? Right? Whatever day it is for you, whatever night, morning, mid-afternoon, right? Are you a night owl? Is it 3 a.m. when you're watching this? Let me know. How are you doing? How are you doing? And already coming into practice and starting to become mindful, maybe asking ourselves for the first time and really feeling into, but how are we really? How are we really doing? So just tuning into that. Also, I need everybody that is live to join me by letting me know, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, because we have upgraded the mics as well. So I would like to welcome everybody here to the glow up. I just really wanted to do that. Okay, so we have upgraded. This is the first full glow up of the channel. We've got new lights. We've got a new camera. We've got a new mic. I'm working on the background still. This is pretty, right? Certified mindfulness coach right here. Y'all excited about that. Thanks to the wonderful Leanne Jameson for teaching me and leading me through that wonderful program. So, let me know. Let me make sure you can hear everything okay. You can see everything okay. And I'm really excited, right? This will be the first glow up for the channel. We're going to keep going. We're going to do more lights, different lights. The next time we do a glow up, I am hopeful that I will have music for you. I've been wanting to do that for some time. So hopefully that is on the docket. And while we're on the topic of music, so something that has been on my mind quite a bit this week as I've thought about, okay, what does practice look like, right? And sometimes I'll know weeks in advance what does practice look like, and sometimes I'll be sitting on it, for a while. I'll get some input from you all. So again, do let me know. Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. Email me, message me, whatever it is. Let me know what you would like to do. It's been on my mind this week about healing journeys and freedom and joy. And something that came really strong to me this week is that if you are someone, and this is for myself as much as it is for anyone watching, if you are someone on a healing journey, especially with your physical body, but even mental and emotional healing, I'm not going to say even, because those are equally important in our healing journeys. I'm working on a holistic health model with a great friend of mine, and we know and believe that it's all part of us, and it's all equally important. Here at Empowered Healing Practices, we tend to focus on the healing of the physical, but we know they're all intertwined, so they're all important. But if you're on one of those journeys, right? If you're on a healing journey, maybe you're not on a dedicated healing journey. Maybe you're just stressed and you've been stressed for a while. Or you're just feeling really stressed out today, right? That's its own type of, can use its own type of healing energies. Or maybe you're a caregiver, right? And maybe you do not have physical burdens yourself, or maybe you do. Maybe you don't have mental and emotional journeys that you're on, or maybe you do, but really you're carrying a lot for others, caregiving for others on healing journeys. All of these things, right? All of these things are important to attend to, and it's what we hold space for here on the channel most often. We attend to those things. We work with those things. We use science and practice to heal these parts of us. And today in this week, what's really struck me is that while these are all really important pieces of a healing journey, there are times and there are moments where it's appropriate to set it all down, right? A healing journey can look like looking at it with a microscope and working on it and shifting it and healing it. And sometimes it can look like hands off. We're doing something else. We're taking our focus and we're going to put it elsewhere, right? Sometimes you need, on your healing journey, you need a space and a place that has nothing to do with your illness, with your disease, with your pain, with your caregiving responsibilities, with your stress, right? Sometimes you need to create space, right? What is my favorite Viktor Frankl quote? Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. And in our response, which tonight is going to be setting down those burdens, is our freedom and our growth. So, with that, I hope you're excited. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. And don't worry, I'm gonna take us through, because I know sometimes we come here and we're like, I just need to rest. I just need to breathe. I'm excited for mindfulness, whatever it is. Saideh's excited. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. This practice goes really well with the joy practice we did a while ago. I will try to remember to link it down below, but it is in the all live playlist. So definitely go check that out. We're going to do a little bit different flavor. We're going to lean into gratitude, right? I'll tell you what I was really hoping to do, or what I really thought about doing, was like a dance party. But y'all, I'm not quite ready for that. If you're ready for that, I would love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up. I don't have quite the music or my dance skills quite prepared for live television or whatever this is. So that might come in the future. We'll see. And tonight, we're going to take a different version. If we're not going to do a dance party to sort of get us out of this space, setting down our burdens, we're going to lean into gratitude, right? Gratitude, all thumbs up. Gratitude is an equally helpful way for us to get out of our heads, lay down our burdens, and find joy in what is here right now. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into practice. So do go ahead and find a comfortable seat. If this practice feels a little bit more energized to you, a lot of times we'll get really relaxed, really quiet. And please feel free, if that is what you need tonight, please feel free to do so. Get comfy, get cozy, get in a relaxed way. If you, on the other hand, want to keep your eyes open and you want to maybe move around a little bit, whatever it is, I invite you to do that as well. So whatever, and if that shifts throughout practice, let it happen. This is your space. This is your time. And right here and right now, we've already begun our gratitude practice, because how grateful are we to have shown up, to be here right now, to have chosen ourselves to show up for ourselves, to practice gratitude. So, settling in whatever way makes you feel good. I am going to, your dance skills are great. Thanks, Saideh. Yes, we will get brave and work on that for you all. So, I I'm telling you, we'll get the music going. But go ahead, get whatever feels comfortable. I'm going to get some water here. Grab a journal. Sometimes that feels really good for gratitude practice because you can write things out, jot things down. I'm going to tell you right now, one of my great joys and gratitudes is having different pens that I find very pretty and fun, and just bring an extra layer of joy to something so simple as writing something down. So feel free, grab what you need. And do let me know throughout, because as I mentioned, we've done the glow up with the new equipment, including the mic. So let me know about the sound as I'm moving around, or if everything sounds good consistently. I'll make adjustments as needed. All right. So if you found your space, if you found what's comfortable for you, I think I'm going to begin myself just sitting tall, upright, but sitting with intention, shoulders back, right? So go ahead and roll your shoulders on back. I'm going to leave my hands in a neutral position for now, letting them rest, because after a long day, I need to take a breath. So let's do that. Just take a couple breaths here. Just breathing, coming into this present moment, finding another moment of gratitude for our breath, grateful for the way our body takes in air, grateful for the way our body breathes out what it doesn't need, grateful for the way our blood carries the oxygen where it needs to go throughout the body. Grateful for the breath as an anchor to this moment. Grateful that it provides us something dynamic that we can attend to, anchor on, and practice with, just breathing. Becoming aware a little bit of your surroundings, your immediate surroundings, all those contact points between you and whatever surface is beneath you. Perhaps becoming aware of clothes brushing against your skin. Becoming aware maybe of the temperature of the room and any sort of air movement you might feel. And just being grateful in this moment, bringing a sense of gratefulness to all of those sensations. Grateful for the surface that supports you. Maybe even taking a moment to relax a little bit deeper in. Grateful for the softness of the touch of skin, blankets, clothes. Maybe a gentle breeze across your skin. Just breathing. Sinking into the relaxation of this moment. Grateful to be able to pause, to breathe. In the next part of practice, I'll read some sentences and repeat after me as we lean into gratitude. And before we do, actually. I want to invite you now in this moment, eyes open or eyes closed, as we sit here gently and quietly, bringing a slight smile to your face. Maybe just a small one, and then maybe a bigger one, and a bigger one. And just attending to how that feels. Maybe it's challenging. Maybe it feels really good to just lean into a smile. Whatever comes up for you, simply notice it. I encourage you to bring a sense of mindfulness here, just becoming aware of your experience of smiling without judgment. When we upturn the lips into a smile, we activate muscles. The activation of the muscles sends signals to the brain that we're smiling. Repeat after me. I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. And still with a smile on your face, you may want to bring your hands to your heart center, either in like a prayer pose, or you might want to just clasp your hands over your heart. And because what is this doing, right? This can do a lot of things, but bringing your hands, right, touching your body over your heart, it brings your attention there. It grounds you into this space, right? It brings your attention, it centers your attention as your breath does into a space. And with love for yourself, once more, repeating after me, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. Smiling. And now, shifting into the next phase of practice, you may have to open your eyes for this one. I'm going to encourage you to look around the room or bring to mind an object, thing that brings you some joy. Okay. This can be anything, right? You can look around the room if you see something that brings you joy, happiness, you're glad to have it in your life. It helps you in your life. It makes your life easier. Whatever it is. If it's in another room, if something comes to mind and it's in another room, go ahead, take a moment and go get it. I'm going to run through a couple examples that I have just to give folks an idea, because sometimes you can be in a place, I've been there, where it can just feel really hard to find that gratitude. So we're going to keep it super simple. But go ahead, if you already have an idea, something that makes you smile. Maybe it's a picture, right? So I've got a couple of things, and forgive me, I've been using this all day. A coffee cup, right? It gives me a great reminder, relax, dream, and believe, right? This just makes me happy. I like to hold it. I like to drink my coffee from it. I like the message that it gives me, right? It's a cup, y'all. It's just a cup. But this cup brings a smile to my face. So, and I'm grateful for the role that it plays in my life. however small it is. These bracelets, I'm going to share these bracelets with you because these bracelets were something that I put together from a recent sort of crafty show that I went to recently. So these bracelets, if I can get them in the order I want them, I know that sounds funny, but that's me. These bracelets are a set of stone bracelets, right? Just simple little things. Stone bracelets that remind me of loving music, of being a little more edgy sometimes, of a different side of me, right? The other thing I love about them is that they come from the earth, right? These are stones, right? These are not man-made. I mean, they're shaped by our hands, but these are stones. They come from the earth, and it reminds me of the beauty and the amazing things that simply are in nature, right? So a bracelet. I'll give you one more. You guys, if you've been on this channel, you've probably seen this one before. This is a pen. This is just a pen. You got. I have so many that I've already mentioned the pens. This one I especially love because I mean, look at it. Like, how could you not be? Am I supposed to do this thing with it? It's bigger than my hand, so it's not working. Anyway, you get the idea. You see my face. This is bringing me joy. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera all around because I'm so excited. So it doesn't have to be anything big or grand or fancy. This thing was like $1 at the dollar store or something like that, right? What is it? What is something that even the tiniest thing, or maybe it is a grand thing, right? Maybe it is the most expensive thing you own, right? Or maybe it's not really a thing at all. Maybe it's a beloved picture and memory of someone or something or some time, right? So whatever it is, and already, right, as I've shared my examples, we're beginning to get into that space thinking about these things that bring us joy. So either having that thing or a few things with you right now or in your mind's eye. If it's in your mind's eye, it might be helpful to close your eyes for this. Otherwise, holding whatever it is that brings you some joy and smile to your face. I want you to now take a moment to take that object and experience that thing, that memory, that whatever it is, with all of your senses, right? So first thing, I see Zyve, my heart-shaped crystal and stone and my full moon candle. Yes, full moon candle. It is the full moon tonight, y'all. It is big. It is beautiful. Get out there and take a look. It is shining so bright. And for that, I have gratitude too, right? I'm sorry, I'm going a little bit off of the object, but we can extend our gratitude even for these things, right? And maybe you're grateful for the full moon for whatever reason, right? Maybe you're grateful for the full moon because it provides light in the darkness. And that is a good reminder for you where you are right now. Maybe the moon feels more like a companion to you. Maybe the full moon represents cycles and changes. Whatever it is, you can start to get this sense of finding gratitude for these things that show up in our lives. So with that object, either that you have with you, a picture, a memory, an object that you've brought in your mind's eye, I want you to experience it with all of your senses. So we're going to start with our sense of vision, right? So again, whether that's imagined or you can physically see it, imagining what you can see. What is it about this object that draws you in? What do you see? What do you see? What are the colors? What are the shadows and light? What are the shapes? And just really look at this object. And as you look, mindfully bring a smile to your face if it hasn't already naturally happened. Grateful to spend a moment using our sense of imagined or physical vision to experience that which brings us happiness. And then moving on to the sense of touch. In your mind's eye or with a physical object, feel the object. If it's a picture, either sensing physically, touching physically the picture itself, or imagining the textures, the feelings of what's in that picture, what's in that object. Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it soft? Is it firm? Tapping into the tactile sensation. And then as appropriate, real or imagined, physical or imagined, bringing in that sense of smell and taste. What does this smell like? If it's appropriate, what does it taste like? If it's a picture or a memory, is there a smell of fragrance associated with this experience or with this object? Maybe you have an object and you've never experienced it through your sense of smell before. And if it's appropriate and safe to do so, try it. Smiling at the exploration and play. And last, listening. If it's a memory, what is it that you hear? If it's an object, does it make a sound on its own? If you touch it, does it make a sound? How does the sound relate to the texture? Bringing a smile to the face and bringing all of the senses together with this object that brings you joy, this memory. Taking it all in with your senses. Offering some gratitude here. You may wish to simply offer the phrase, thank you, thank you, thank you. And with the same mentality, I encourage you now to expand your experience to another object, to a person, to another memory. Expand to something different. And offering up the phrase, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bringing a smile. And one more, expanding out once again, a person, an object, a memory. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being part of my life. Thank you for bringing me joy. Thank you for reminding me that there is joy. Thank you for reminding me that joy and happiness can come even in fleeting moments and small things. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gently closing your eyes and resting your hands gently in your lap. Holding that space of gratitude, perhaps keeping a slight smile on your face. Recognizing now that this mindfulness practice that we cultivate here in practice many weeks is serving us and becoming more aware of those things that we can be grateful for. A pen that writes smoothly across the paper. Batteries charged in my mouse for my computer so that it works. A cold glass of water or a hot cup of coffee. Coming to practice and spending time together. A moment with family or friends. A moment to yourself. One moment. One breath. One practice. Repeating after me, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. Thank you. And now, beginning to take some small movements, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, grateful for whatever small movements you can make in your body, stretching if you need to stretch, giving yourself a nice hug. Stretching some more because you worked out for the first time in years and you might still be sore. Laughing a little bit, finding a moment of joy, and coming back where we started. So, welcome back. I would love to hear how that experience was for you. How was finding gratitude? Did you find it easy? Did you find it difficult? Maybe it was difficult at first, but it got easier as we went. Maybe some judgments came up about what good is this practice anyway? And just acknowledging what comes up. Bringing mindful awareness and then choosing how you want to move forward from that space. So, without further ado, I'm trying to think if I've got any more announcements for you guys. We're going to continue weekly practice. So please do like, please do subscribe, please do share out with the world. I would love the whole world to find a little bit of gratitude so that they can find a little bit of joy. And in finding a little bit of joy, they find a little bit of healing, even if it's just this moment. So I'm so excited. Do let me know if there's anything in particular you would like for practice. Also, do let me know if there's any feedback about equipment, sound, lights, background. I'm making changes, y'all. I'm making upgrades. We're doing a glow up. So we are here to continue upward and onward. So I love you so much. I am so glad that you were able to join tonight. I hope you have a great night, a great day, depending on when you're listening. And I can't wait to see you next time. Mwah!